Hey guys, welcome back to the live stream. ഒരു ശോകത്തിലാണ്. നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് കളിക്കാം. എല്ലാവരും വെൽക്കം വെൽക്കം. കുഞ്ഞാപ്പു ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം, ഹാദി വെൽക്കം, ഇൻഫേണോ വെൽക്കം, സ്പൈഡി ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം. കുറേ ആളുണ്ട്. കുഞ്ഞാപ്പു ഡബ്ല്യു പക്ഷേ എന്തായാലും നമുക്ക് പിടയ്ക്കാം. ഒരു ഫോം ഇച്ചിരി അലമ്പാണ്, നമുക്ക് ശരിയാക്കാം.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Shravan bro, hello.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that.
കുറേ ആളുണ്ട്. ഇതല്ല മാർസൽ ടേൺ.
Can he get it through?
Plucky.
And the shot! Cleared away. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. And smartly reclaimed. Rummenigge. The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Tries one from range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Eto. And it's Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Pepe. Now Pirlo. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
30 minutes gone. Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard. Rummenigge.
Golazo, bro, welcome.
He's got himself an absolute peach. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all...
Real chance! And a neat finish.
Goal.
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shot, surely!
Ashumbi Yanalla, എല്ലാ മാച്ചും Scene goal, thanks bro.
Nothing to separate the two teams.
Dave bro, welcome to the live.
Given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
കുഞ്ഞാപ്പോ നമ്മള് പറ്റി പക്ഷെ നമ്മള് തിരിച്ചടിച്ചു.
The Netherlands really showed some resolve in that.
അടിക്കട്ടെ ഒന്ന് അറ്റാക്ക് ഓൺ ആയി.
So I think the message from the manager will be
Tariq bro, welcome.
Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
The Netherlands are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Drogba.
Hey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Drogba. And he is dash. It's Drogba!
Ambo, peda save.
Oh, terrific
Adi
save
bro,
from the
welcome.
keeper.
That's very,
Formation
very good.
graph.
You can't ask for much more than that.
The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. A header! He's delivered all right!
Empire Gaming bro,
He
welcome.
knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. The Netherlands leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Caresses it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Gerrard.
Space.
He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Drogba!
Easy.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is Puskas! And he can clear it away.
Graph കാണിക്കാം ഗ്രാഫ്. എന്താണ് 4-3 എന്താണ് 4-2-1-3 കളിക്കുന്നത്? നെയ്മർ ഫോമാല് നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
ലംബാർഡ് സീനാ.
Number 17. Gerrard.
No, it's Maldini.
Number 14.
And that's played in low.
Number 24. Howson. Coming on the field.
Batistuta.
Number 5.
Well, played right into his path.
Drogba. Number 8.
They're urging him to shoot.
അടിയടാ.
Cantona!
ആ ഫേക്ക് ഷോട്ട് വേണ്ടേ?
Franz Beckenbauer.
So what can they make of this? Rummenigge. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Very nicely done. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Messi. He's found Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. And that's that. The Netherlands have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
First W. ചെങ്ങായി ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച അവസാനം വെച്ച്. അവസാനം വെച്ച് ബാക്ക് അടിച്ചു. നീ ഇരുന്നപ്പോ നേരത്തെ ബാക്ക് അടിച്ചാ പോരെ, എന്തിനാ അത്ര ഇടങ്ങേറാക്കുന്നു? ഫേസ് ക്യാം സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ നോക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ആദ്യം മൈക്ക് വേണം. മൈക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് അല്ല, ഇത് ഹെഡ്ഫോണിന്റെ മൈക്കാ. ഹെഡ്ഫോൺ മൈക്ക് ശബ്ദം ഇച്ചിരി കുറവാ. വെബ് ക്യാം ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ലാപ്പിന്റെ തീരെ ക്വാളിറ്റി ഇല്ല. പിന്നെ ഫോൺ വെച്ച് ചെയ്യാനാണ് വെച്ചാൽ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാ, വേറെ ഫോൺ വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോഴേ. നോക്കണം. ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ ആണ് നമ്മള് റിക്രൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് പുള്ളി ഇച്ചിരി പ്രോ പ്ലെയർ ആണ്. പുള്ളിന് ഇതുവരെ തോപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. എന്താ കളി. അമ്പോ ഇതേതോ വലിയ പുള്ളിയാ. മറ്റേ 30 വിൻസ് ബാഡ്ജൊക്കെ ഇട്ട്. എന്താവുന്നാവോ ചെങ്ങായി. മൂഞ്ചായിരുന്നാ മതി ഇത്. അമ്പോ അഡ്രിയാനോനെ പേടിക്കണം. Aziz bro, welcome to the live stream.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement
എല്ലാം PW.
already
അതെ
palpable.
ഗ്രൂപ്പിലിട്ടതാ. എല്ലാരും നമ്മുടെ ആൾക്കാരാ.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side.
मुझे खेलना नहीं आता.
So it's down to business here. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only King. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Graphics ഇപ്പൊ high ആയിട്ടേക്കുന്നു.
And he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
എടാ അതാ ഡെൽപിയറോനെ
The ball
ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചു.
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
ഇതൊരു ബ്ലിക്സിനുള്ള സാധ്യത ഞാൻ
He's
കാണുന്നു.
shifting through the gears here. Pepe can get it clear. Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero
അത് ഒത്തില്ല,
charging
ടൈമിങ്
forward, the
മൂഞ്ചി.
ball at his feet. O'Shea. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is subs! Oh, it's fallen loose
അത്ര
again.
ഉള്ളടാ.
And that's it.
മലബാർ ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ. ഹായ്.
Threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The Netherlands are now
എടാ ബ്ലിക്സ്
luxuriating
അടിച്ചാൽ
in
മതി.
a two-goal
മലബാർ
lead.
ബ്രോ താങ്ക് യു.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Pele. Well played. That has snuffed out the
ഈ
danger.
പൊട്ടക്കളി കളിച്ചു.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival.
അയ്യോ
Zola
ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഹെഡറാണ്.
batted in a wide position. Towering header. Loose ball
Goal-
now.
goal
There's a chase
കഴിച്ചിലാക്കി.
on to retrieve it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
ടോപ്പ് 100 കയറി. അത് ടോപ്പ് 1000
Cristiano
എത്തട്ടെ.
Ronaldo.
നല്ല
Can he
നല്ല
get it
ടഫാണ്
through?
ഇത്.
It's played through for him. Oh, he's been flattened there. Pepe shows great strength.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
There will be 1 minute
Now
added
there's a
time.
fine ball, and he's found a way past.
ആലപ്പുഴ ഡോൺ. അയ്യോ
So
ഡോണുകളൊക്കെ
a
ഉണ്ടോ?
temporary halt to the action. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out
Empire
pretty
bro
well so
defending
far,
ഒക്കെ ഒരു
Peter.
തട്ടിക്കൂട്ടാണ്.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The hostilities have Cristiano
അമ്പോ
Ronaldo!
ഞാനാണ് KK ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം.
Just as they wanted it.
എന്റെ സൗണ്ട്
Just
കുറവാ,
when
അതാ
they
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്.
wanted it.
അത് ഈ ഹെഡ്സെറ്റിന്റെ മൈക്ക്
Oh, that
ഇതായതുകൊണ്ടാ.
was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got...
It's Pele!
എന്റെ അമ്മോ,
Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from
ചേടാ
the top draw.
ചേക്കൻ ഒരേ പൊളി.
They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Match was 60,332.
Oh, what a game we have on our
അത്
hands
പ്രൊഡിക്റ്റ്
here.
ചെയ്തവൻ.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldo running with intent, and he's quick to return it.
ഉയ്യോ,
Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
ഡിലേ
Manchester
വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
United can breathe again.
കംബാക്ക് മതിയോ? കംബാക്ക്
Well,
ആക്കണം.
I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quality ball. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement.
ഏയ്
Desai. Pirlo
മിഡ് ഭയങ്കര കൺജസ്റ്റഡ്.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Thinks about the... And the finish!
ആ ഊമ്പി
Goal! Manchester United!
ഊമ്പി.
And the comeback is complete. Truly
റൊണാൾഡോ
superb.
സീനാട്ടോ.
A goal of
ഏജാന്ന്
such
കരുതി,
supreme
എന്താ അടി.
quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots
പെടയ്ക്കാം
of
പെടയ്ക്കാം,
problems
ലോ
for that
സ്ക്രീമർ
defence.
പെടയ്ക്കാം. അവൻ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചോണ്ട് നിനക്ക് പ്രണവ് വന്നപ്പോ ഓപ്പോ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു തുടങ്ങി. ഫ്രീ
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19. Pirlo.
So we have movement on
Number
both
10.
benches.
Messi.
Manchester United
Number
with the lead.
23.
I just think this has been a lesson in character,
Number
togetherness and
9.
composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by
Number
now,
11.
but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Coming on the field.
That's really well
Number
manoeuvred.
17.
എടുക്കടാ എടാ.
Frank Lampard. Number 24.
Kimmich.
Mohamed Salah.
Now he's got space here.
Number 13.
I
Hazard.
think the message here...
Hey.
He's given it away.
Ukraine.
Vieri.
Number 6.
And this is Vieri.
Batistuta.
He's onside.
Substitution in progress.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no
പ്ലക്കി
space to
പ്ലക്കി.
work with.
Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Batistuta! Well taken goal. We thought
അത്രേ
we
ഉള്ളൂ.
were done, but
ഒന്നും
never
കൂടി.
say never. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
There will be 5
And how
minutes
easy
added
did he
time.
make that look? That is supreme.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's run loose here.
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
And that is that. What a game. A
ചെങ്ങായി
contest of
കുഴപ്പമില്ല, നല്ല കളി.
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you
ഉണ്ടോ
take away
4K
from it
റാങ്ക്
all,
ഞാൻ
Jim?
പറഞ്ഞ 13
Yeah, this
ബാഡ്ജിൽ
looked the
ചെങ്ങാഴ്ച
most
സീനാന്ന്
likely
പറഞ്ഞത്.
outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
റേസിസ്റ്റ് ആവല്ലേ പ്രണയ്, റേസിസം വേണ്ട, ഓൺലി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ചാറ്റ്. സമയം വന്നപ്പോ കൂടി, അപ്പൊ ഇപ്പൊ റാങ്കിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ചങ്ങായി. ഓ 4 കട്ട കിട്ടി. 12 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട് ഗൈസ്, 24 ലൈക്കായി, ഒരു 30 നമുക്ക് ആക്കാം, 251 സബ്ബായി. ബ്രോ നിഖിൽ ബ്രോ പെടകളി 4K റാങ്ക് പെടകളി ജി ബ്രോ. ആടാ കണ്ടു. എങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ കളിക്കണു, നമുക്ക് പഠിപ്പിച്ചു തരുമോ? ടിപ്സ്. റൈഫിനെ ഇറക്കണോ? ഇറക്കി വെക്കാം. ഔ ശ്രാവണാടാ പറയടേ. വോർട്ടെക്സ് മെയിൻ എടുത്ത് നമ്മളെ വോർട്ടെക്സ് മെയിൻ ആരാ? കുഞ്ഞ് മെസ്സേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നു വോർട്ടെക്സ് മെയിൻ ഒരു പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ. ഓക്കെ. ശ്രീനാഥ് ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
ഫാൻസിനെ കൊണ്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാ, ഇന്നെക്കാണ് ഫാൻസ് ഇങ്ങക്കാണ്.
Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and
എടഞ്ഞ
truly
കൊമ്പൻ
set.
വെൽക്കം.
And that gets things running. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's in a great position here, delivered across.
Well played and well cleared.
Messi. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
പെട ഗോള്.
Sensational from
അത്
Eto'o!
റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്തില്ലല്ലോ.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Drogba.
ഭയങ്കര ഹെവി.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot,
but
they
something up their sleeve.
They feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass.
കാല് കുറച്ചുകൂടെ എത്തിയെങ്കിൽ ഏറ്റവും കിട്ടിയിരുന്നു.
Was spot on. Zanetti.
ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്ത. ഓക്കെ ഏറ്റവും എടുക്ക്. ഓക്കെ റൈറ്റ് കാർഡ്.
And it's Cruyff.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇല്ലാത്ത വല്ലാത്തൊരു അടങ്ങാറാണ്.
Now Now has he got the
എടാ
beating of his
മാർസൽ
marker
ടേണിടി
here?
എങ്ങായി
No,
ഞാൻ
it's
കുറെ നേരം ഈ
Ibrahimovic.
മാർസൽ ടേൺ പറഞ്ഞിപ്പോഴും.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward.
ഓഫല്ലേ?
And he welcomes it in. And the
ഇടയാത്ത
assistant
കമ്പനി
referee
കിട്ടുമോ?
rightly gives him offside.
അത് ഇച്ചിരി ടാസ്കാ.
Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way.
സിമ്പിൾ
For
കളി
now.
യൂസിങ് മാറ്റി.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Neymar has an approach to
സ്കിൽസ്
the
എന്താ
game
യൂസ്
which is
ആക്കണേ?
pretty much
സ്മാർട്ടാണോ?
shoot on sight.
സ്മാർട്ട്.
And here's Yamal. And this is
അത് ഗോളാ.
Ibrahimovic. And it's in.
ഞാൻ അഡ്വാൻസ് കുറച്ച് യൂസ് ആക്കി നോക്കി, പിന്നെ ഈ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ മാർസൽ ടൈം വരുന്നുണ്ട്, അതങ്ങ് ഒഴിവാക്കി.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ ആണ് ചാറ്റ് തൂക്കിയേക്കണേ. എല്ലാരും ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ ഫാൻസ്. ലീഡ് എടുക്കണം. ഇത് കുറച്ച് പിടിക്കാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ വരെ സമനിലയോ.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
പോയില്ലേ?
If you have just joined us,
ഞാനൊരു
we've just begun the second period here. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ibrahimovic. And here's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Sabbarka.
Neymar. Oh, he's having a go!
പാവമാണോ പഴം തിന്നു? ഓടോ. കിടിലം പാസ്. അത്ര ഉള്ളു ബ്രോ, ഇറ്റ്സ് സോ ഈസി.
A finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means
easy.
A keeper is well and truly beaten.
ലോ സ്ക്രീമർ പൊട്ടിക്കാം. റൈഫിനെ മാറ്റി. പക്ഷെ ചെങ്ങായി നൈസാണ് കേട്ടോ, സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഉഷാറാണ്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട്. നോക്ക്, ബാറ്റി PP. യെസ് ബ്രോ, യെസ് ബാറ്റി PP തരാലോ.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Joshua Kimmich.
Two coaches are signaling changes here.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഇപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് ഒരു ഡിവിഷൻ ഇപ്പൊ പൊട്ടും, അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Xabi Alonso.
Number 2, Xabi Alonso.
And Shevchenko.
Number 15,
and this is Berbatov.
Mateo.
He is just caressing the ball.
Berbatov. Number 20.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep...
A header! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
എടാ ആ പാസ്
I think the
പോയിന്
boss won't
നല്ലൊരു
be
ഗോളാക്കി.
amused.
And in a trice,
Oh,
the
Fale.
substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
പിന്നെ ലംബാഡിന് ക്രോസ് നല്ല
So the
ലോഫ്റ്ററിലുണ്ടേ,
lead now is
അവിടുന്ന്
2.
എററില്ലാണ്ട്
And
കൊടുക്കുക.
things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, no question, that's a
ഭാഗ്യം.
foul. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
ഏയ് മണ്ടൻ പാസ്.
Girassi driving on and making good progress. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Batistuta. Girassi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, he's found
added
support out
time.
wide. And this is Mohamed Salah.
അയ്യേ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇടായിരുന്നു.
Xabi Alonso.
കളി കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലോ.
And it's lofted through here. Girassi.
യെസ് ബാറ്റി പി പി.
And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
other.
ബാറ്റി. സ്റ്റാൻസ് കാണിച്ച് വിന്നൊക്കെ ഇച്ചിരി ശോകമാണ്. ഇതാണിപ്പോ. അപ്പൊ ഇതാണ് കുറച്ച് കളി മൂഞ്ചി. ബാറ്റി പി പി പ്ലെയർ പ്രോഗ്രഷൻ 9-4-11-8-6. കുറച്ച് ഹെഡിങ് ഒക്കെ ഉള്ള മാതിരി അങ്ങനെ കൊടുത്തേക്കുന്നത്. സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സ് കാണിക്കാം. 96 ഇതാ, പിന്നെ 80 ഡ്രിബിളിങ് എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്, ഫിനിഷിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്, 89 ഹെഡിങ് ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ 90, 92, 95, പിന്നെ 85, 89. എന്നാ ടീമാടാ. അയ്യോ അത്ര ചെറുത്. ഒന്നുകൂടെ മേടിക്കാം. അയ്യോ ആരോ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് അയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ പോയിട്ട് ശരി മിച്ചപ്പൻ ബ്രോ, ശരി. കളിയൊക്കെ ജയിക്കട്ടെ, നന്നായി വരട്ടെ. സെനറ്റ് ഡിഫൻസ്. യെസ് ഐ ഹാവ് പുട്ട് ഡിഫൻസീവ് ഓൺ ഹിം. I'll show you my individual instructions. ठीक है, मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको कि ये इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन मेरा। ये तुराम पे भी डिफेंसिव है और ये जनेटी पे भी डिफेंसिव है, और ड्रॉग्बा पे काउंटर, और वो क्या उस पे भी काउंटर।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
F2P opponent ആണ് ഒന്ന് പേടിക്കണം.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on the team.
It's Drogba!
Smooth as fuck.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate.
Fazil bro,
On
hello.
heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Eto'o. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, they've got it again. And it's Messi. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Good goal, good goal.
Well taken goal.
കുറച്ചുകൂടി പവർ കൂട്ടി അടിച്ചാൽ മതി അവനേക്ക്.
And they're
ഈ
threatening
ഡ്രോഗ്ബ
to fly
പിന്നെന്താ?
away here. And he's
ഞാനതല്ലേ
only
മെയിൻ
too
ടീം ഇട്ട്
grateful to
കളിക്കുന്നത്.
capitalise
ഇനി
on
ഞാൻ
the keeper's
ഗ്യോക്കറസിന് ഇടൂലേ?
misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to
കാണിച്ചു
come
തരാം
back out
ചെങ്ങായിന്റെ
and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing
ചെങ്ങായിന്റെ
you just
ഹെഡറാണ്
can't
മെയിൻ
teach.
സംഭവം. ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാം. അത് തൂക്കാനുള്ള
The
സാധ്യത.
Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Drogba,
ഇച്ചിരി ഹെവി ആയി.
Azar. Messi. And this is Messi. Has crossed into the middle.
ആള് മാറി.
In comes the corner. The Netherlands with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
ഈശ്.
Not pretty,
സമയം
but it
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
gets the job done.
അയ്യോ അതല്ല ഞാൻ
Flamengo has
ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are
ഫാസിൽ
convulsing.
ബായ് പ്രോ പ്ലെയർ.
A
ഔ
quite
സബ്
incredible
പ്രോ പ്ലെയർ
spell.
ഇതർ.
They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when
ഈ
they
ഡ്രോഗ്ബിന്
thought they
നല്ല
may be in
കിഡിലെ
at one end,
ഹെഡൊക്കെ അടിച്ച്
they end up
മുന്നിക്കുന്നു.
shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. De Rossi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
ചുമ്മാ കുറേ പാസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Spread out to the left. Pirlo. Threads one in.
എന്നാ കണ്ടോ?
He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here.
അയ്യേ അത്
Well,
പ്ലക്കി.
clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
The Netherlands will be wanting more of the
ഷോ
same in the
ബോർഡ്
second
വൈറ്റ്
half then.
കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഞാൻ
Utterly
കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്
dominant in
യൂട്യൂബിൽ.
the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാനില് ആണോ?
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again.
അറിയില്ലേന്നു ഞാൻ പുതിയതല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു വരുന്നല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ.
Messi. And here's Cruyff. And the shot.
ഓ, അവൻ നമ്മുടെ ടീമാണ്. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗെയിം പ്ലേ ആണോ? മാനുവൽ ഡിഫെൻഡിങ് ആണ്, അല്ല സ്വിച്ചിങ് മാനുവലാ.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
എന്ത് സ്പീഡാടാ പോനി.
He wasn't going to let him past.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
ഈ നിഖിൽ ബ്രോ എസ്പിഎൻ പ്ലെയർ ആണോ?
And here's Inzaghi. And here's Eto'o.
അറിയില്ല, ചോദിച്ചു നോക്കി.
Pirlo. And it's Messi. Cruyff. That's a little off target. The Netherlands, the only team in this, 3-0 already. And he cuts out the supply.
അല്ലാന്ന്.
And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Inzaghi!
ഞാൻ പ്ലാനിലൊന്നുമില്ല. ഓ,
Really good save that.
Flamengo are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Flamengo have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well played, well sorted out. And that's another good win of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Flamengo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cruyff. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a threatening ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well timed, excellent interception. Eto'o. Eto'o has a lot of possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
ചെങ്ങാടി നെറ്റ് നല്ല പോയി. ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ, എന്തായാലും ഇന്ന് കുറെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് വന്നു, നല്ല വ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്, സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. പോട്ടെ പോട്ടെ പോട്ടെ, 2200 അടിക്കുവോ? 2200 അടിക്കണം എന്നാണ്. ഷിറാസ് ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം. ശ്രാവൺ ഇവിടെയും മെയിൻ കളിക്കുകയാണ്. പുള്ളിക്കാരനെ നമ്മുടെ മെയിൻ, പുള്ളിക്കാരനെ നമ്മളെ എടുത്തേ. യോക്കർസ് പോകുമല്ലേ, സൂപ്പർ സബ്ബാണ്, അവിടെ ഇരിക്കട്ടെ. ഓ പെടാ ടീം. 5 ബാക്കാ. ഓ ഇവിടെ നടുവ് ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. We're up and running then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into...
He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Orra, Messi.
The pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, outsmarting him this time. The Netherlands still without a single shot on target. And here's Del Piero. He's found a way through. And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. Messi.
അയ്യേ തലമ തട്ടിപ്പോയി.
No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
The Netherlands with the corner. They're first.
അവന്റെ വിങ് ഫ്രീയാ, നമുക്ക് അവിടെ വെച്ച് കയറ്റാം. അമ്പോ ഇതാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ഈ ഡ്രോപ്പ് നോക്ക്.
And we have liftoff. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, it's come loose. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, knocks it into space. Out of play for a goal kick.
പിന്നെ പുള്ളി പൂരിവൊക്കെ വിണ്ടിയും ചങ്ങായി.
Now it's Neymar.
ഒരു പ്ലക്കൽ ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Takes on his marker.
ഒത്തില്ല.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely worked.
അത് ഒത്തില്ല.
That's the keeper's ball. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
കൊമ്പോ കിടിലം.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
ഞാൻ കുറേ ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ 18 കളിച്ചെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു, 19, 20 കളിച്ച്, 20 കളിച്ചു, 22 മാത്രമേ ഞാൻ കളിക്കാത്തുള്ളൂ, ബാക്കിയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And for the first half,
പിന്നെ അന്നൊന്നും ഇങ്ങനെ
that is
സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ട്
that.
കളിച്ചിരുന്നില്ല. ഉമ്മ വെറുതെ
So
എടുക്കുന്നു,
steady,
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
solid, and
കളിക്കുന്നു.
more than
ഡിവിഷനൊന്നും
satisfactory
കളിച്ചിട്ടേ
first
ഇല്ല.
half. They've got the
ഡിവിഷനൊക്കെ
lead,
കളിക്കാൻ
and that
തുടങ്ങിയത്
gives them something to build on after the break.
2023-ലാണ്. 3 years ആയിട്ട് പറയാം
The
മെയിനായിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ
Netherlands come in
തുടങ്ങി.
leading by just the odd goal.
അതെ അതെ അതെ.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive.
Del Piero!
ഷെയ്ക്കായില്ല. മായാവി ബ്രോ വെൽക്കം.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
Well, the first goal came from this.
എടാ ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്.
He's managed
ചാട്ട
to
ശരിയായില്ല.
misplace that.
അവിടെ ഒന്നും ആരുമില്ല. എനിക്കറിയിച്ച അവിടെ കൊടുക്കുന്ന, അതാ ഞാൻ പിന്നെ ഒന്ന് വലിച്ചത് അവിടെ.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's shifting through the gears.
ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കണം, സേഫ് അല്ല.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A12 ബ്രോ ഹലോ.
Gerrard. Shot could be on.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. And Del Piero!
അയ്യടാ.
It's bounced back off the post.
ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്.
That's going to go a long way. And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Del Piero finding himself in space. Van Dijk tries to clear.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Offense
is the best form of defence.
Rijkaard.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
വെട്ടിക്കോ. അല്ലാതെ വഴിയില്ല.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
റെഡാണ് തോന്നുന്നു. മഞ്ഞ സീനില്ല. അസാഡ് വരട്ടെ, സ്നൈഡറും വരട്ടെ. വൈഫിനെ വെച്ചോക്കാം, ക്രോസ് പടയ്ക്കാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേണ്ട. ഇനി സല ബ്ലിറ്റ്സാണ്.
Substitution for Milan, number 13.
He's shaping up to have a
ഇത്
threat
ഗോളാവായിരുന്ന
from
മതിയത്.
and this an opportunity to pull level.
Number 9, Neymar. Number 19, Messi.
അയ്യോ,
Number 23, Mbappe.
Roberto
Coming on the
Carlos.
field,
ഇതൊക്കെ അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
number
That's a
14,
fine save.
Chiellini.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Number
Good running,
15,
strong and purposeful.
Kovacic.
അയ്യോ,
Number 25, Owen.
Zanetti.
Substitution in progress.
Zanetti. Decent chance.
എന്താടാ കാണിച്ചത് കാർലോസ് അവിടെ?
And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Stood up
Foul illa.
well to him there. And it's Vieira. Stojkovic. Is there any Stojkovic?
Damo. Pressure.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Stojkovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here.
Pepe.
Lampard getting this one clear.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Real chance.
ചുമ്മാ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച്
Determined to have his say.
The Netherlands really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Schneider goes short. Zanetti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it goes to show, Peter, just how crucial it is these days to work on your set
എൻ്റെ
pieces.
അമ്മോ 800 റാങ്ക് ഉള്ളവനെ പഠിച്ചു.
Difference it can make. Every team now have a set piece expert.
ഫോൺ ഏതാണ്? IQOO 13. +28. അപ്പൊ അവൻ ഒത്തിരി വലിയ പ്ലെയർ ആയിരുന്നു. 28+ കിട്ടിയതാ. അപ്പൊ അവൻ ഇത്തിരി റാങ്ക് ഉള്ളവനാ. ഇപ്പൊ റാങ്ക് ഉള്ളവനാ. ഞാൻ ഒന്ന് പോയി നോക്കട്ടെ. നമുക്ക് ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് നോക്കാലോ. ആരെയാ റാങ്ക്, ഇപ്പത്തെ റാങ്ക് നോക്കാലോ. ഓ ചെങ്ങായി 2000 റാങ്ക് ഉള്ള 2271 അവന്റെ റേറ്റിംഗ്. 2959 അവന്റെ റാങ്ക്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല. പക്ഷെ നല്ല കളി കേട്ടോ. 28+ അപ്പൊ കിട്ടിയത്. നമ്മൾ 1720 ഇതായി. 1772 2959. യാ ചെങ്ങായി എന്താ ഒരേ കളി. ഇതാ പറഞ്ഞ ഇപ്പത്തെ സിസ്റ്റം ഇതായതുകൊണ്ടേ. മറ്റേത് ഇങ്ങനെ ജയിച്ചാൽ 5 കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പൊ റാങ്ക് കൂടുതൽ അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കൂടുതൽ പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടും. 28 പോയിന്റ് ഇപ്പൊ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ. അയ്യോ ഡിവിഷൻ 2 പേടിക്കണം. അയ്യോ മറ്റേത് ഡിവിഷൻ 2 വന്നാൽ പേടിയായിരുന്നു. മറ്റേ സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്. ഇത് സമനിലയായാലും പൊട്ടിയാലും പെരും പോയിന്റ് പോകും. രണ്ടാണ് ഫോമില്ല. പൊട്ടിയ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ചെക്കന്മാരെ കംബാക്ക് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് വന്നുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു സമാധാനമുണ്ട്.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So it's away we go then. Well, 6'6" and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
കിടിലം.
Listen, the big names earn
നല്ല
their
build-up ആണ്.
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce
വാൻ
something out
ബോട്ട്
of
ഇച്ചിരി
nothing
സീന.
there.
വാൻ ബോട്ടിന്റെ ഒരു
Few
മറ്റേ
seconds
എപ്പിക്
was
ഒക്കെ
all it
വരണം,
took for
മറ്റേ
them
ഡബിൾ
to
ബൂസ്റ്റർ
convert a defensive
പ്രൊഡക്റ്റും.
situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So a breakthrough
തടിമാടുന്ന അതായത് ഒരു
already.
ഗോള് ഞാൻ മണക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
He is through here. He's rising.
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ.
It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do
ഏയ് ആ
again.
പാസ് പോണായിരുന്നു.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the script.
Chance!
അയ്യേ, കളിപ്പിക്കുന്നോടാ.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
കുട്ടൂസൻ സീൻ.
Messi. Messi!
ഓ, അത് ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചു. എന്താ അറിയാം, അത് അവന്റെ ഫോർമേഷൻ കണ്ടറിയാം അവൻ ക്രോസ് വെക്കുന്നു.
That pass isn't the best.
ഏറ്റവും
Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to
എടാ എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ്
get
അവൻ
on the
പാസ്
turn.
കൊടുക്കണത് നോക്ക്.
And it's Eto. Costa
Sorry.
Curta gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The Netherlands clearly should
നമ്മളെല്ലാരും
have
കൊണ്ടങ്ങ്
gone for
പ്രസ്
the
ചെയ്യാതെ
easier pass. Now
സമാധാനപ്പെടും.
they'll have to quickly regroup.
Drogba gets on his bike and on the move. Messi wriggles his way through. Eto!
ഉള്ളൂ. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the Netherlands!
പക്ഷെ ഇനി അവൻ ക്രോസ് പ്ലക്കായിരുന്നാ മതി.
They get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough.
Has been
Now how
indicated.
will things develop from here? Looking tidy in possession here. No.
മാർസലിന്റെ കൂടെ
Whistle
കൊടുക്കണേ
goes
ചെങ്ങായി.
for half-time.
തിരുലോക്ക് മാർസലിന്റെ കൊടുക്കണേ.
So we
സെറ്റ്
have here a genuinely competitive
ഒരു
game with
3 കളി കൂടി
neither
ജയിച്ചാൽ
team
മതി. ഇനി
truly in
ഇതെത്താൻ ഒരു
control. A
2,200
single
എത്താൻ
goal the
നമ്മളെ
difference at
നമ്മളെ ഗോൾ
half-time.
എത്താൻ.
I'm afraid to tell you
Caution
that we're
certainly not on the
expecting
agenda
traffic to
here
be heavy
from
after
both
the
എന്നാലും
sides.
എങ്ങനെ ഈ ചെങ്ങന്മാര് 3000-ന് മുകളിലൊക്കെ കളിച്ച് കയറ്റുന്നത്? അപ്പൊ അത്രയും ഇവന്മാര് തോക്കാണ്ട് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും.
Going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
The Netherlands are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Now it's Messi. And here's Beckham.
ഇതാ വരുന്നു
That's
ക്രോസ്.
a decent ball. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Messi running with the ball. He's got away. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
എനിക്കറിയാലോ മുട്ടേജ് ഇവിടെ
That was
കൊടുക്കുള്ളൂ
well
എന്ന്.
played, well stopped.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Del Piero. He'll try from distance.
എന്താ ഗോൾ? എന്താ ഗോൾ?
Another ice-cool goal. That is a gem, an absolute gem.
കറക്റ്റ് ആംഗിള്, കറക്റ്റ് പവർ.
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, IQOO.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. The Netherlands now in a position far more desirable.
Number 10.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Del Piero. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Gattuso.
Eucharist.
Susan.
Number 6. Batistuta.
അതൊരു
Nedved.
സീനാണ്.
This is a very good run. It's Nedved! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Number 22.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
ആ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചെന്നു സേഫ് ആവാലോ.
Deftly away. He's having a hit!
വേറെ ഏതോ ഒരു പുള്ളിയുടെ ടീമിന്റെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു.
Reaction.
Costa Curta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
അയ്യോ,
Can he finish? Against the crossbar.
ഒക്കെ ഒരു തട്ടിക്കൂട്ട് രക്ഷപ്പെടലാണല്ലോടാ.
Nedved!
ഗോൾ ഈസ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഓവർ ടൈം.
Couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Messi with the short one. Cross into the box. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
ബൈ ഫൗൾ.
Rummenigge. And he's being shifted off it. Referee has just said play on.
ഇവിടെ കൊടുക്ക്.
That's been cut out, well played. Mohamed Salah. Gattuso. That's put paid to the danger.
Time.
Looking for options for movement. That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Bouten. And
Nice.
time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി ഒരു പുള്ളി മെസ്സേജ്. ഇനി എത്ര വരെ പുഷാക്കാൻ? ഞാൻ 200 എത്തുമെന്ന് നോക്കുകയാണ്. ഇന്ന് 200 വരെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആലോചിക്കുന്നത്. അതിന് മുമ്പ് പൊട്ടാണ്ടിരുന്നാൽ മതി. കമോൺ. ഇത് കണ്ട, നേരത്തെ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ എത്തിയപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ 3700 റാങ്ക്, ഇപ്പൊ അത് 6000 ആയി. 7000 കറക്റ്റ് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ. ഒരു 17+ ഈ കളി തരികയാണെങ്കിൽ നിർത്താം ലൈവ്. എന്നിട്ട് ശ്രവൺ ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ചാലോ? അതോ തിരക്കിലാണോ? 17 തരൂല ഇവന്മാര്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റാങ്ക് ഉള്ളവർ വരണം. ഡാ പോരാ. പോരാ ടീം. യെസ് ശ്രാവണി സേവിയർ. നെറ്റ് ഷോക്കാണോ? ഓ ഐ സി. അദ്നാൻ ബ്രോ, ഡാ പോരാ ടീം പോരാന്നാണോ? അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, നമ്മളുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് സന്തോഷിക്കുക. 2400 അഡ്മിനായി പോയില്ലേ? അതെ 2400 വേണം. ഞാൻ സ്റ്റോറി ഇട്ടിരുന്നു ആ സാധനം. ഇത് 2400 എന്താ, എത്ര കുറച്ചൊന്നും ഇരിക്കണായിമേ. ഓ ബ്ലിക്സ് എംബാപ്പേ ഇമ്മ ഇച്ചിരി സീനായിരിക്കും. മുസിയാല സീനാ, മുസിയാലേനെ മാറ്റി. ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ എല്ലായിടത്തും ഉണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് എന്നെ റിക്രൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത മുതൽ പുള്ളിക്കാരനാണ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു തരുന്നത്. നമ്മുടെ ബോസാണ്.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The instantly recognisable signal Ibuna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro. Bellingham running with the ball. Best. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Del Piero tries a shot.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Best going face-to-face with his great rival.
Best clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. That's just playing it safe and simple. Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Drogba. He might be in here.
Foul.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Shravan bro, goal
foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Messi! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness
Free kick goal.
If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, some astute defending there. Looking for the run.
Goal.
Shoots! Kylian Mbappe! stop him? He's got himself an absolute peach. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, well played, well played.
Hi, Kunyapu bro, welcome back.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and full of excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose. They want a good start to the second half.
Well taken goal. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Drogba. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice sequence of passes this.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, they could break here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And it shoots!
Goal!
Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Kunyapu bro, എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് കളി? നിങ്ങൾ പറയും, അഭിപ്രായം പറയും. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ, അതെ.
So we have
lag.
The Netherlands with the lead. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Number 9, IQOO. Coming on the field, number 17.
That's Batistuta. Now it's Katsanar. Cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Batistuta. Substitutions taking place.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
ആണോ?
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good alertness.
എടാ, luck these days.
Crisp and sharp. Oh, such a clever touch.
പാസ് വരേണ്ടതാണല്ലോ, ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചു. ചെല്ലടാ, ചെല്ലു.
Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
എടാ, അതൊന്ന് പിടിച്ചു വെച്ച് അടിച്ചാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു.
Referee has just said play on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
അതെ.
The Netherlands moments now away from seeing this one out.
Defense iടാം.
Toure gathers from the goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is out of play. And it's Cruyff. And this is Eto.
അടിച്ചു വിടറാ. ശരി, ബെസ്റ്റ് പാസ് ആയത് ഗോളായില്ലേ.
What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
നമ്മൾ തോറ്റിട്ടില്ല. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ അടുത്ത കളി പൊട്ടും ഇങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട്.
Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Best എന്നല്ലേ.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
ചെക്കൊക്കെ തുറന്നു കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, എന്നാ കേറ്റിക്കോ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്. ചേടാ ഇനിയിപ്പോ 4 പോയിന്റ് വേണല്ലോ. അയിമേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചാണ് നിർത്താലേ. എന്താ നിങ്ങളെ അഭിപ്രായം? അയിമേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചാണ് നിർത്താലേ. പറയൂ പറയൂ. 2000 എത്തിക്കണോ, അതെ 200 എത്തിക്കണോ, അതോ പിന്നെ കളിക്കണോ? സൂപ്പർ ഗോൾ. 200 എത്തിക്കണോ അതോ ഇനി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണോ? നിങ്ങൾ ചാറ്റിലുള്ള ഒരു അഭിപ്രായം പറയൂ. അടിക്ക്. ഓക്കെ 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 ഓക്കെ. പൊട്ടായിരുന്നാ മതി. കെ ഗെയിം ബ്രോ, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും കളിക്കാം. ഇതിപ്പോ കഴിയും, പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർക്കാം. യെസ്, ഇത് നമ്മൾ ഗെയിമിങ്ങിന്റെ ഒപ്പം ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. നല്ല ഫോമല്ലേ, 200 അടിച്ച് നിർത്തിയാൽ മതി, ദെൻ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി പോ. ആ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, അതന്നെ ചെയ്യണേ. ഓ, ഈ ലോഗോ കണ്ടപ്പോ ഞാനൊന്ന് പേടിച്ചു, വക്കുവെന്ന് കരുതി ഞാൻ. ഡ്യൂഫ് സീനാണ്. മുകളിൽ പേടിക്കണം. ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ, നിങ്ങളെ സപ്പോർട്ടുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാനിപ്പോ 200 അടിക്കാൻ പോണത്. അടിച്ചാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. എല്ലാവരും PWക്ക് തന്നെ എല്ലാവരും നല്ല സപ്പോർട്ടായിരുന്നു.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. He is through here. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's come loose.
അതെ, സെറ്റാക്കണം.
Rijkaard. Howson.
അവൻ നല്ല സ്മൂത്ത് പാസിംഗ് ആണ്.
Pele. Played into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Rosario clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He won't be happy with that one. First quarter of an hour gone. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Drogba. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi has it in a wide position. Incoming to... He's rising!
ചെങ്ങായി ഇതൊക്കെ തടുക്കാണല്ലോടാ.
And we have our very first corner.
കോർണർ ഇട്ടില്ലേ, കോർണർ നമ്മൾ കയറ്റും. നമ്മളെ ഡ്രോഗ്ബ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ബൂം, ഇത് ഗോളാ. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, കണ്ടറിയാം. പന്ത് വരുന്നത് ഒരു കാട്ടില്ല.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's an imaginative pass.
ഡ്രോഗ്ബ എടുത്ത്.
And the counter is on. And this is Eto'o. And this is Drogba. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Plenty to aim at
എടാ
here.
മണ്ടത്തരം കാണിക്കല്ലേ.
And the shot. And there's a goal. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. Eto'o at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Lucky.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Yes. 200 ലോഡിങ് സ്റ്റോറി കിട്ടപ്പെട്ടേക്കണം.
You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, good line. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
ഡ്രോഗ്ബ എടുക്കുന്നു, മെസ്സിക്ക് വെക്കുന്നു. ഡ്രോഗ്ബ ബ്ലക്കി.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get...
പന്തെടുക്കടാ. വാങ്ങി.
Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
ശരിയാ, പിന്നെ
He's blown for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
ഒരു ബ്ലിക്സ് അടിക്കണം. കഴിഞ്ഞ കറക്റ്റ് കയറണം.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think
ആരെ ഇറക്കി? സാവിയോളനെ ഇറക്കി. ഇനി വമ്പ സ്പീഡായിരിക്കും.
and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
ഓടിക്കോ.
Leading by one in a finely poised game. He leaps for it.
ഈ ചെങ്ങായി ഇത് മൊത്തം സേവ് ചെയ്യാണല്ലേ.
Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now?
ഗോളാവോ? ആണോ ഒന്നു.
He's picked his way through. And across it goes.
റേറ്റിംഗ് എന്തായി? 2,200 ആവുമോ?
It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Pirlo. And it's
സാവിനെ പിടിച്ചോട്ടോ, സാവിനെ പിടിച്ചോ.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Rosario really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort
എടാ
out their end
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ
product
ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട്
and
കൊടുത്താൽ
quickly.
ആണോ?
And here's Del Piero. It's
Oh,
Drogba!
Drogba!
Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish and
Sound bro,
absolute
Drogba.
joy.
2,300 ആക്കാൻ നോക്കായിരുന്നു അപ്പോഴാ എന്നിട്ട് മാച്ച്
There's the goal they've been looking for. It's perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper
എന്താ
was
ഇപ്പൊ
never
ബ്രോ
going
എന്റെ
to
റേറ്റിംഗ്
stop
എന്തായി?
it.
10 മൈനസ് കിട്ടിയോ?
Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
4 മൈനസ്. ആ ഓക്കെ. ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ, പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഞാൻ വാട്സപ്പിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കാം. ഇതൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു തരുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ആ മറ്റേ ടൂറിൻ്റെ കാര്യം. ടൂറല്ല, മറ്റേ ബോർട്ടെക്സ് പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ വിളിച്ചില്ല, അതിൻ്റെ കാര്യം ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു തരുന്നുണ്ട്. ചാറ്റിൽ പറഞ്ഞില്ല. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ 2,200 ആവും. ആയാ മതി.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19.
ഡ്രോഗ്ബയുടെ ബി പി ആണോ
Time
ശ്രാവൺ
then for
ബ്രോയ്ക്ക്?
the first substitution of the game.
Didier Drogba.
The Netherlands now in a position far more desirable.
Number 10.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question
Number
is, will they be
23,
happy to sit on
Del
this?
Piero. Coming on
Tries
the
to
field.
pass it through.
Number
Good ball, good
17.
take.
Faint
Spread it
level.
left.
Number
Schneider has the
69.
space to scheme. Here's a
Number
chance.
7.
ഏയ് കുറച്ചുകൂടിയും പവർ.
Well, now it's a race for the
Number
ball.
24.
മിലൻ ബ്രോ,
Mohamed Salah. Number 18.
അതിന് 2,400 എത്തണ്ടേ?
He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Pele.
They want to
No,
be
hold it,
quick
hold
here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here.
അത്
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal
ഞാൻ
of the
നോക്കി
ball.
2,400
Oh, super ball. He's come in hard. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about
Hey, double
everything
touch
was stacked
വന്നില്ല.
against him, and he still came through.
Nicely shaped ball. Saviola is wide and looking to get onto
കേറി
this.
വാടാ. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, മുസ്തഫ ബ്രോ.
It's their second corner of the game. Pepe attempts a clearance.
വിസിലടിക്ക്.
So
Yes.
that's it.
2,200.
What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination
ലുട്ടാപ്പി
and
18.
occasionally magic. Simply, they had
ഈ
all
ഡ്രോഗ്ബ
the right
സ്പിൻ
answers.
ആക്കിയില്ലേ?
We are glad to
After
അപ്പൊ
all,
ഫ്രീ സ്പിന്നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയില്ല. എനിക്ക് ഫ്രീ സ്പിന്നിന്ന് കിട്ടി. ആയിഷ്, എന്താ രസം. ഇരിക്കട്ടെ. കെ ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ ചാറ്റിലുണ്ടോ? കെ ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ ചാറ്റിലുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ലേ? അനിയന്റെ അക്കൗണ്ടാണ് ഇപ്പൊ കളിക്കണേ. അതിനകത്ത് ഡിവിഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, റാൻഡം ഇടാം. കാണിക്കാം വി പി. റൂം നേരിട്ടോ. 8-6-10-8-8-8. ആയി 2200 ആയി. നമ്മൾ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കുക. അയ്യോ ഇതെന്താണ്? രാവൺ ബ്രോ ഞാൻ വാട്സപ്പിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ നോക്കുവോ?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been
PWK versus
fantastic.
PWK.
Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Del Piero! And he couldn't finish.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a super give and go. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Thuram. Messi. Rummenigge.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
അയ്യോ
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Now it's Del Piero. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst. Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands!
റെക്രൂട്ട് വേഴ്സസ് റെക്രൂട്ട് ആണോ?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Rui Costa. He's found a way through. Great chance!
എടാ ഗോള്.
Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And the
എടാ
finish!
ഛേ
It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from
കിടിലം
here?
കിടിലം.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Has a look and plays it forward. Varane cuts it out.
ചെങ്ങായി പെട കളി.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Eto'o.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish?
Ay.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
ഇതിനകത്ത് ബഫാണ് ഇട്ടേക്കുന്നത്, മറ്റേ ഗോളി ഇട്ടേക്കുന്നത്.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, I
Hey,
can
12
tell
bro,
you it's
it's
been an
on.
absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two,
ഇവിടെ
Peter.
എത്ര ഫേക്ക്
Just
ചെങ്ങായി
looked
എടുത്തു.
a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good
പ്ലക്കി
play!
പ്ലക്കി
And that's a good finish.
ഫേക്കിലങ്ങോട്ട് വീഴാണ് ഞാൻ.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
അയ്യേ,
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pepe.
പ്ലക്കി 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 പ്ലക്കി.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress. And a chance! Oh, that's neat. It's Rui Costa!
ചെങ്ങായി ഒരേ പൊളി.
Just
ഊമ്പിയല്ലോ ഞാൻ.
cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a
Oh, vale.
defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
57 പെൻഡിങ്ങോ? ഒമ്പോ?
Palpably stronger, better, superior.
സബ് ഒന്ന് ഇറക്കിയേക്കാം, കാര്യമൊന്നുമില്ല എന്തായാലും. അതങ്ങ് മൊത്തമായിട്ടങ്ങ് കറക്കിയെടുക്ക്. അമ്പോ, അപ്പൊ പേടിക്കണം.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 23, Del Piero.
ആ ശരി ശരി,
Number 10,
നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി.
Messi. Number 9,
Engages and forces him off the ball. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Coming on the field.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 18, Schneider.
അയ്യേ എടാ, ഞാൻ പന്ത് കിട്ടി കിട്ടിയതാ, ചുമ്മാ സ്ലൈഡായി.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Number 7, Eucharist. Number 17,
Check to save this spot kick and his team.
അയ്യേ,
If you like, and they're
എവൻ
running
ബ്രോ
away
മതി,
with it.
ചെറുത്.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
ഓ കളിക്കാലോ.
Terengganu are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries one from range.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
ചെങ്ങായി press
defender though, who
ചെയ്യണില്ല.
was ever so determined. Well, that defending is
ശ്രാവൺ ബ്രോ നിങ്ങളെ
unapologetically persistent.
റിക്രൂട്ടിനെ
It's almost
ഗോൾ
personal.
അടിച്ച്
And
മൂഞ്ചിച്ചു.
it had to be. And it's Snyder. Passing is crisp and sharp. He steps in and Lampard!
റിവെഞ്ച്
Now
എടുക്കണം
who's going to be
തിരിച്ച്.
first to this?
എടുക്കും
Oh, denied
എടുക്കും.
at
പക്ഷെ
the
ഇപ്പൊ
last.
ഫോം പോയി, അതുണ്ടായത്. നീ നമ്മൾ എടുത്തിരുന്നു.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Chance!
നമ്മളെ ടീമിലാണോ? എന്നാ കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
5 minutes to add. Looking for the run.
ഈശ്വര,
Run onto that. Real chance. He's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
കെ ബ്രോ ചെങ്ങായി വമ്പ കളി.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
A header!
അയ്യോ
It's in he goes again!
മയില്.
And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. And there goes the final whistle. The Netherlands can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were...
തൃപ്തിയായി, പള്ള നിറഞ്ഞു, ഹാപ്പിയായി. കെ ബ്രോ ഇതിൽ കയറിക്കോ. ഇതൊന്നും കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് നിർത്താം. അത് ശരി, നെക്സ്റ്റ് കളി ജയിക്കുന്നത്. എടാ പോടാ, രണ്ടും നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേർ, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. അതെ അതെ അതെ. ചെറിയൊരു കയ്യബദ്ധം, നാറ്റിക്കരുത്. അതെനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. എന്നാലും നല്ല കളി. ഫേക്കിൽ വീണു ഞാൻ. ഈ ഫേക്ക് തടുക്കാൻ പഠിക്കണം. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ പ്രോ പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ് നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ. കെ ബ്രോ കമാൺ. വലിയ പ്ലെയറാണ് തോന്നുന്നു. ഉയ്യോ, ആറായി. അവസാനം വെച്ച് റൈക്കാർഡ് ഒരു പൂസലാണ്, ഗോളായി. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, വേറൊരു ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ ഡബിൾ പിടിക്കും. പിന്നെ എടുക്കണ്ടേ, നാളെ എടുക്കും. പതുക്കെ പിന്നെ ഈയൊക്കെ 8000 റാങ്കുള്ള എനിക്ക് പേടിക്കണം. ശരിയാ. അമ്പോ, ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഇതിനു മുമ്പ് കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്നൊരു സംശയം ഉണ്ടോ. ഫോർമേഷനും ആ ഫെർമിൻ ലോപ്പസ് എസ്എസും കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്നൊരു സംശയമില്ലായില്ല.
So welcome one and all to
yes.
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Eto'o. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lopez. Raul.
ഇങ്ങനെയൊന്ന് പാസ് കൊടുത്ത് പേടിപ്പിക്കലേ കഴിയൂ.
For a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's very neat. Roll! Goal!
Charge ഇന്നത്തെ കോട്ട കഴിഞ്ഞു.
He'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Del Piero. Faroe Islands are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course,
struck first time. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And it's Lopez. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fermin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. And he's intervened well there. He might be in here. And this is... goes for a shot! It's a goal! The Netherlands are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that.
Takes a shot! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
അതെന്തോ ചക്കയാണ്, ചക്ക ഗോളാണ്.
The Netherlands have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
അയ്യോ, കൈ തട്ടി തലയെ തട്ടി പോസ്റ്റിൽ കയറി.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Olise. He's given it away. Duke was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. And they've got rid. So we've reached the hour mark. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nunez!
goal.
Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 11.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lampard does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the left flank. Batistuta, and Batistuta!
Number 7.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Batistuta fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all...
And it's
Oh,
Rooney.
no.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Timber calmly anticipates. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done.
He's had a shot!
ബ്രോയുടെ എടാ ബിൽഡപ്പ് ഇല്ലടാ ഏറ്റവും ഇല്ല എടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ട്.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward and maybe
Build-up
even
illa.
the keeper.
That's going wide left. Faroe Islands have the chance to go the other
സാംബ്ര
way.
ഫുൾ ടൈം നമ്മളെ സെറ്റിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Olise, pass is just off target. Mohamed Salah.
ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം.
And that's it.
എന്നാ പോയാലോ?
Good watch, more than a good watch actually.
Battery
Certainly
game,
from a
ഇന്നത്തെ കോട്ട
sporting
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം. ശരിയടേ, ഞാൻ നിർത്തുകയാണ്. നാളെ കാണാം. എവരിവൺ താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്. കുറെ സബ് കിട്ടി. ഇത്ര ലൈക്കായി നോക്കട്ടെ. ചാർജ് ഓവർ. ഞാനും പൊട്ടി പോയി. ബിൽഡപ്പിന്റെ കുറവുണ്ട്. അതെ 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 അതെ, അതാണ് ബാക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പൊട്ടണത്. കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല, പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ വന്ന് കടിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ് പൊട്ടിയത്. ബൈ 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 ബൈ. ശരി ശരി.